Rock when you are.
Give it a few moments here. Let it go ahead and do its thing. And we are now live. And good evening, everyone. This is Jason with Pest Hunter Outdoors.
And I'm Paul.
And you,
Get outdoors.
mhm. And like I said, we're going to do the title, or the description I have. We're going to probably do that around about 9 o'clock or so everybody has a chance to get into the chat here, and so everybody can kind of hear it. And I'm also thinking about doing a Q&A
the chat here.
after
After
so we're going to do a Q&A for those of you who are here online, and then for those who are not going to be on the
I think you got to turn off your
yeah,
YouTube
I just did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my YouTube side's already been shut off.
Yeah. So I'm going to leave a Q&A so they can ask questions if they watch it live. And I can do a recap of that topic on the following week's live. So we're going to try and do something similar to that.
Okay, works for me.
Yeah. I figured, why not? Let's get a good conversation going. Just and if you guys want to know about a topic, I will do what I can to see if I can pull up as much information as possible. Just before that, so I've
Hey,
been
Timmy,
reading.
how you doing?
Yeah, so I have been either Tyler. Oh, okay. He's skinning in the shed tonight, so he gets to listen.
Okay, what is he skinning, and is he going to share? Those are my two words I have to ask. Two things I have to ask.
More than likely, probably raccoon or
Did you say you
squirrel.
got some squirrels?
Yeah,
You were talking about squirrels earlier.
yeah.
Instead of calling him Mr. Peanut Butter, you just couldn't call him Jiffy.
Oh no, we're still waiting for that video.
No, but I mean, Jiffy, huh? Let's call him Skippy or Jiffy.
Just not Peter Pan, right?
This is not Peter Pan.
Yeah. He's all natural peanut butter.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Situation awareness.
Yes.
I actually had to deal with that with some help from my son on a backpacking trip hike
Mm-hmm.
a few years ago. We were hiking down the path and came across a snake in the path. I had missed it because it was blended in, but Ian caught it. He said, "Dad, don't take your next step." On a good note, it was not a poisonous one. It looked really big. It was a rat snake. But a little further down the trail, it happened again, but with a much smaller snake. That one was not.
That was a buzzworm.
Oh, yeah, it definitely was a buzzworm. But, I mean, I've dealt with those kind of snakes before growing up around the river and stuff. So I just moved it off the path with my hiking pole, because safety reasons. Don't want to get that close to them. But, Ian, his situational awareness was definitely on point that day.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be better than being Nutter Butter.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, I can just hear what he's thinking right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, we can keep the jokes going. Yeah, no. Fluffer Nutter is what I call it.
Fluffer Nutter, okay.
She's Fluffer Nutter, not Nutter Butter.
Gotcha.
Nutter Butter is like the peanut butter cookie. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best.
Like I said, it's hard for me to keep stuff clean.
Oh,
so
man.
yeah. It is so hard.
Then we start calling you Zest.
Ah.
Zestfully. No, sorry. You're not.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, I was actually going over the news articles, and I noticed a lot of people have been having troubles with the wildlife.
Okay, I'm gonna check on something. Keep on going.
So that's what decided. That's why I decided. You know what? Let's show this out. It's that time of year where everybody needs to really start watching out. It should be year round, anyways, no matter what. But this is the time of year where they start to get hungry, and in some cases, in parts of the U.S. and in Canada, they're going to get a little bit desperate, so they're going to take a higher risk.
Because I'm going to take a look at this book at least, see if they actually talk about that particular topic. Because they should, because this is a survival topic.
Mm-hmm.
Situational awareness, right? Is there?
Yeah, it's basically it's
Actually,
keeping your wits about. Yeah, so you're supposed to just keep your wits about you. Always pay attention to what's going on. Always look behind you, because that's where they're going to come up on you.
I'm looking for page 11. Because you definitely do not want to walk into one of these by accident.
No, and you don't want one stalking you either. So that's why you got to keep looking behind you.
Okay, falling through the ice, making a tinder bundle.
Hey there, Cliff. You can come on up.
There you go. See? Right there. Oh, sorry. Wrong page. Right there.
Let me go ahead and throw this link out again.
See? Right there. Assessing your situation.
Mm-hmm.
And situational awareness, I think. Oh, or something like that. Maybe I get it wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, Timmy, what got me going was it actually happened this weekend up there in Connecticut. So that's why I'm putting the word out there. Hopefully everybody will share this link. So everybody gets a chance to, it's, a lot of people don't like to quite talk about it, but it should be talked about. It should be, one of those things. It's a reminder on the top of your list before you go. Situational awareness. Where are you going? What are the wild animals in that location?
Just because there's no big wild animals doesn't mean you don't look out for the little ones. Because some of those things, like skunks,
all the way down to the flea.
Porcupine.
All the way down to the fleas and ticks.
Yeah, well, fleas and ticks, you can't really watch out for fleas until you know it happens.
But there's areas here in the U.S. that still they carry the bubonic plague. So yeah,
and don't forget Rocky Mountain
Lyme
fever
and Lyme's disease. Yes,
yeah, a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
What I had to deal with in the past is biting flies.
Mm-hmm.
There was no mosquitoes, but there were biting flies. Also biting gnats or midges, or depending on what you want to call them, depending where you're at. Those things are the more annoying parts, but they still have to watch out for those.
Oh yeah,
I mean, situational awareness. You'll think of it until they start nibbling on you.
Yeah, especially late summer, you start getting the yellow flies that come out in parts of the U.S. So you got to be, conscious of what time year it is, where you're going, weather.
Oh, wait! You're walking across the ice. There's a good one for situational awareness.
Yeah,
knowing how thick the ice is before you step out on it is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with ice fishing season coming upon us. Sorry, that's my opinion because I fell through the ice once when I was younger, so I understand.
So Ajax, did you actually get the coyote, and that's what you're skinning now?
40 pounds, apparently.
Yeah, I just needed just a little bit of the verify. Yeah, and like I said, from what I was reading, there's been quite a few attacks this year. It has spiked big time. Yeah. Thank you for the visual aids. That's gonna be helpful.
It comes in handy actually. It's got some good stuff on here.
Yeah, like I said, don't turn and run because then he knows your food.
Make yourself as big as possible. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I find other stuff that's appropriate.
Well, like I said, when it comes to life and limb, there's nothing that is not appropriate.
I'm trying to think of stuff that would help us. Oh,
Was this last year's catch or this year's catch there, Ajax?
Well, here's another visual aid here. How to avoid a bear attack. Sorry, I'm trying to get this thing where you can see it. There you go. Bear spray is mentioned.
Yeah. Can of mace, can of pepper spray. That's about, the only thing. That'd be your first line of defense.
An air horn, little miniature air horn thing should come. Oh, let me go back to that one. I'll show you, folks.
And whistle, and the whistles.
No pun intended on the bear part.
Yeah.
Nope, sorry. Can you read that?
No, you're shaking around too much and the glare is too bad.
I apologize.
It's all right.
Let's try to get
screenshot it. Just go back and screenshot. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there was also.
This is the book, folks. This is my smaller one. I've got several bigger ones. I used to have a Les Stroud one.
Hold on. Good evening, Johnny. How you doing?
Hey, Johnny. Good to see you again. Oh, you were mentioning about bugs?
Yeah.
We got one about keeping bugs out of your pants.
Oh, yeah. We almost forgot the most annoying one of all, the chiggers.
Chiggers.
Chiggers
are the worst, actually.
Yeah, they'll eat you real good.
And you don't even know you have them until it's too late, usually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and guys, if you're going to use that DEET and that off spray, don't spray your skin. Mm-mm. Spray the outside of your clothes.
And outside, you can do it outside your tent, but don't spray your tent. Yeah. It'll interfere with your waterproofing.
Yes, it'll break it down.
And it's also highly flammable, so please be safe. And it can blind you.
Is the liquid flammable or is the propellant flammable?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
I'm still looking for more. Oh, by the way, remember that pair of snowshoes I told you about a couple of days ago?
Yes.
They're still there. They're still viable. And if anybody wants me to pick them up, I can be your middleman for a really good pair of snowshoes.
Yeah, like I said, I don't have to worry about the snow here.
But they would also work for going across loose sand or mud or whatever, to help distribute your weight.
Not with the sand.
Well, maybe more for Albuquerque than it would be for Texas. Anybody here live in the swamp besides Hike with Mike?
I am in the swamp. Right next to it, actually.
Building a swamp shelter?
Mm-hmm.
It's got the picture of an elevated sleep platform between the trees. To be honest, I have never really looked at this book that much. Oh, here's one for you since you live in a swamp.
Leeches, yes. Little buggers are everywhere.
I've only had to do it once. They don't like fire. And apparently bug spray they don't like either.
No, they don't.
That's one of the few times I would say use bug spray directly on your skin. Okay, this one should be Ajax's special area. Right?
Oh, okay.
Because he's doing all the skinning and stuff and also removing ticks.
Oh, Timmy was just asking Johnny if he was mouse hunting in the snow. Like I said, I know Johnny got a lot of snow. I don't know how much snow Johnny actually got.
He's up in Michigan, isn't he?
Yeah, where I saw places where it was almost 3 feet of snow.
We're going to be in the 80s this weekend. Did you change glasses?
No, these are the same.
Okay, I'm not used to. They look a little darker than usual.
Yeah.
We're going a little bit more educated, folks. We're actually using books. Oh, here's a good one. Heal with bugs. You can use like webs for bandages, tissue therapy for maggots can help you heal your wounds. Just by the way, and biting ants can be used as sutures.
I don't know if we have those big enough ants here in the U.S. for that. I'm not sure. I know we got those big carpenter ants.
Those would probably work.
Well, their mandibles are still small, though, compared to like the ones in South America and Africa.
Yeah, those things are like maybe the fire ants.
The fire ants are tiny.
But they still hurt worse than anything else.
Yeah, it's not the bite that hurts, it's their sting.
Let's see here. Treating a snake bite. Oh, here's one you mentioned before. With the rocks and stuff
Yeah.
for the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. This is one I can't do. I cannot survive on acorns.
Yeah. You're allergic to nuts.
Mm-hmm. But I still married my wife, as she says. Not the same thing, though. No, it isn't. Sometimes I feel like a nut, sometimes I don't. I love you, hon. Let's see here. Boiling safe water, making a tinder bundle. Making emergency mucklucks.
Really?
Yeah. This is the first time I've actually heard of that one. Check it out.
I was going to read the chat here.
Yeah.
Oh, see, Timmy says 21 inches. Johnny says, aha, I thought about it. It's a bit nippy, even for him. Oh, he's out of beer.
I'm sure Johnny's probably made mucklucks before.
Yeah.
That's your mom, huh?
Yep, there's my mom.
Hey, Mom. At least you still have one. I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah. Yeah, no, everything was good, Mom. It's just kicking it, taking it easy.
Your dad to show up.
Yeah, he might show up. I sent the message out, so. Yeah, I'm actually trying to find all of the articles that I came across.
This actually goes along with the stuff that we were talking about. You know, when you get stung or bit or whatever.
Yeah.
And this does work, folks. Just to let you know. The only thing I've actually used it on is the bites from the gnats I was telling you about. They were causing my skin to swell up. The one I had originally actually came with something additional that I don't think this one has. It actually came with a little ammonia capsule. Smelling salts. But this is a good kit to have, especially if you, whether in your car, in your bob or your go bag, or whatever, good thing to keep on hand.
Jesus, font is like so thin I can barely read it without my glasses.
Johnny was asking about DoorDash.
Yeah. Like I said, Let's see. This was September 1st in 2022. Coyote bites man in Massachusetts. Of course, on September 23rd of this year, a toddler was attacked in California.
I'm not sure what kind of ants those were they have in Arizona.
The what?
Ants. Your mom was asking about the ants in Arizona.
A lot of them are going to be like the harvester ants. Are going to be like the big ants. They do have some fire ants, types of the fire ants.
So that's what I mean. Maybe we could use those for sutures. I've seen it. Someone did it in one of the survival shows once, just to see that,
Yeah, just don't let them sting you. You gotta snap their body off from the head and leave the head. But yeah, so those are usually the ants with the big old giant mandibles.
Yeah. And your mom says nice glasses.
Oh, yeah, I know.
I'm not used to seeing you with glasses on.
The font is so small.
I'm looking through my bifocals, so bear with me.
Yeah, that's why I gotta lift mine up when I look at the chat on the.
When I'm looking at something, you see me do this. That's when I'm looking at something really close. I'm extremely nearsighted.
Yeah, when you get the big black ants, like about a third of an inch long, not quite a half inch. Those are usually going to be the harvester ants.
GoPro, shut off.
That's when you got to use the Max Force. If you can get a hold of that, that'll take care of that. Because what they do is they actually take that, and that actually kills off the fungus that they actually feed upon.
When I was stationed in the service down in Texas, we had to be warned about fire ants and things like that. The mounds were everywhere on post.
Yeah, and like I said, they got 2 attacks in Burlington.
I'm checking to see if there's any here in Iowa.
Dogs were attacked in Burlington on 2 separate occasions. Like I said, everybody's all concerned about all of the coyote attacks and everything else, but yet, there's a lot of trappers out here that, in predator control, they all say boo, but yeah, we're protecting, your toddlers, you, and your pets and livestock. So yeah, they don't know which way they want to swing. So
here's one you probably haven't heard. It's from Los Angeles, actually.
Oh yeah, that's where a lot of them have been happening, is in Southern California.
Mountain lion attacks a 7-year-old boy behind a park.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been several sightings of coyotes in Iowa, in the heart of Des Moines.
Yeah, in the downtown area.
Yeah,
or in the suburb.
I remember seeing one last year when we were still living over in Osceola. I caught a couple right outside of town, over by the casino. I'm checking the Des Moines Register. This is earlier this year.
Yeah. Let's see. This was in September 23rd of 22.
This one is
a girl was seriously injured in all places, Huntington Beach.
That's where they do a lot of surfing and stuff, right?
Yeah, but it's all housing and beach.
Right.
Well, there's a couple of mountains there, where for them to roam, there's still areas where that's not, there's no homes. It's just all wild. And oh yeah, by the way, a coyote will clear a 6-foot fence.
Okay. An Eastern Iowa family who lives near Waverly, close to Cedar River, has a garden that's being a little bit enjoyed too much by raccoons. They decided to put out a cage in hopes to capture the offender. What they caught was not what they thought. They caught an American badger.
Oh, wow. Lucky them.
Yeah. And they got a video.
Yeah.
Hey, they're native to Iowa, folks. But they're protected by those nasty claws and very sharp teeth. but I've never seen one in Iowa. But there you go. I wasn't looking for something else. I was not looking for badgers.
Yeah, so yeah, if you guys want to, you guys can just look online. Just put in there, coyote attacks, bear attacks, mountain lion attacks, and
Wild
you're gonna
animal
see
attacks.
wild animal attacks. Yeah, you'll see a lot of this year alone. I've noticed a big old giant spike.
Oh, what about the stupid people getting attacked by bison?
Well, that's their own.
No, that's on them because they get too close to take a selfie. It's on them.
I saw. Obviously, I'm not sure where it was, but the actual big bison that these people were in their car, and it attacked their car.
Yes, and they will move a car.
Oh, they.
Oh yes.
On 2 wheels and back.
Oh yeah.
We're talking probably thousands of dollars worth of damage, and this thing barely tapped it. And the thing is, I don't think he was being. They weren't getting out of the car, that kind of thing. These were just in the car.
Okay.
Maybe something they were making noises. Who knows?
Okay. I actually have an update on that one in Huntington Beach where that coyote attacked a girl.
Right.
They're actually suing the city. Yeah, a lawsuit alleging alleging that Huntington Beach officials haven't done enough to protect residents from the visitors from the coyote attacks.
That's her. She should have been. I don't know.
Yeah, that was a 2-year-old child, and that happened in May. So yeah, so that's gonna be the update. Yeah.
Oh, Dallas Fort Worth. A hospital was hospitalized in critical condition after a coyote attack.
And I believe that one was in July.
May.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was right on his front porch.
Mm-hmm.
And there's another one from.
I think there's 3 that happened in the Dallas Fort Worth area this year.
Coyotes were caught on camera in Des Moines neighborhood back in 2019, inside the city of Des Moines.
Yeah.
And another one says a couple says their dog was attacked by a coyote back in 2020.
Yeah, like I said, when you get your little itty bitty little dogs out there, you got to be out there with them.
I was doing a overnighter with Tyler Woods Bushcraft at one of the local parks, and Yellowbanks, and we actually had a bunch of coyotes come up in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I guess they got problems in Massachusetts as well. So yeah, it's all over the United States. So
what can you do to minimize? Because since coyotes are pack animals, those are a little bit harder to.
They're aloners and packers at the same time.
But when they're packed up, that's when they're more dangerous.
Yeah, even by themselves too. They're dangerous no matter what.
Well, it's not. Well, with me, it's not convenient for me to carry my rifle with me 24/7.
Yeah,
and I don't have a concealed carry permit for carrying a pistol, and my wife does not like those kind of things as it is. She tolerates hunting stuff. Pistols are a little different.
Yeah.
Only thing we have pistol wise in the house is a Crossman pellet pistol, about that freaking big.
Good night, Taylor. Or Tyler, excuse me.
Good night, Tyler. Thank you for coming. Glad you can make it.
I know too many Taylors and Tylers.
I know quite a few Tylers.
Yeah.
No Taylors. Sorry. Rough day so far.
Yeah. Like I said, you got pepper spray and mace. You can pick it up at the checkout at Walmart.
Can you make your own?
Just grab the holster in the little can. It'll be the easiest thing for you because it's got the propellant and you can get to 15 to 20 feet.
Well, by the way,
it's small enough to carry with you.
Also, it is flammable, folks.
Yes, it is.
Carry a lighter with you so you can.
Not if you're out in the wild because you don't want to create a wildfire.
But if it's between you and being eaten alive,
the pepper spray and all that. Yeah, it'll definitely get them to go away.
Yeah, I mean, if it comes to worst case scenario, if they don't ignore the pepper spray or whatever it is, and they're still coming after you, they do not like flames.
No, they don't.
And I'm not sure what else you could bring with you besides that. I mean, bleach might work. I don't know, but
Yeah, but that's something large. It's got to carry, and it's got to be a manual pump. It's not going to be pressurized, ready to go to get the
it
distance.
depends on what you carry with you. I mean, that's why I
Yeah.
say you can make homemade pepper spray in a homemade, kind of bottle type situation. I mean, we're not carrying something like a little spray bottle or whatever. But,
Yeah.
So something like this might work.
Yeah. Actually, Ajax has a point. 25 states you can open carry now.
I'm not sure if that's in Iowa or not.
I know I'm in one of them. But yeah, you're hiking on the trail. Now, a simple revolver will do the trick. I mean, just a loud bang for the first one to try and get them to go away. Then if they charge you, it's.
Oh,
unfortunately, you got to call the DNR if you drop them.
Okay. Iowa, as of July 1st, 2021, is a permitless carry state for both open carry and concealed carry for anyone at least 21 years of age or older.
Mm-hmm.
So, yes, it is an open carry state. So I can carry a pistol on my side if I need to.
Yeah.
As long as it's out in the open.
Yeah.
I just got to get one.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, it's one of the things where when you're out hiking and you're out in the bush or out in the mountains, yeah, if you have one, yeah, carry with you because you never know when you're going to come across a wild animal that is hungry and desperate.
I just realized, not too long ago that where I go backpacking up in Yellow River, which is extreme northeastern Iowa, there's bears up there.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I've never seen one, there's bears.
They are there.
And I may have to start carrying in order to backpack up there. That's better. I was feeling a little weird being on that side. Unless I'm hosting, then I'm on that side. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
But what would be the minimum you would carry for something like that? Caliber wise?
9 or 45.
So not a 22?
No.
Okay. Even a Magnum?
No.
Okay.
It doesn't have the mass.
Okay. The 410 revolver.
That would work. The judge, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen one once. Never held one, but I've seen one once.
I've seen them. I'm not quite all that impressed with them.
Hey, AT's here.
Yeah.
How you doing, brother?
Hello, AT.
What, you have too much coffee?
Oh. Yeah, how was the weekend? How did that go?
How'd your family thing go yesterday? Because we missed you yesterday.
Yeah.
You okay, though?
Yeah, just calling.
Oh, for those people wondering,
Alrighty.
Jenny is going to go get some teeth pulled tomorrow, so pray for her. Yeah. One upper, one lower at the same time.
On the same side or on opposite sides?
Same side.
Oh, okay.
So she's going to be. I'm taking tomorrow off to go take care of her because she's no way she's going to be driving with that kind of situation.
Yeah.
So, yeah, weekend didn't happen. Not going to talk about it. That's okay. We are discussing situational awareness and animal attacks, and what can you do to prepare for said situations. Bees are another one.
Yes.
They swarm, so you got to watch out for those. AT says, "Hope things all go well, love."
Yeah, Timmy's got it right there.
Well, what'd you tell him?
Thank you.
But
I forgot. Hi, Jenny.
Bye.
Everybody knows Jenny.
Yeah, but yeah, with the bees, the only thing you can do if you come across them, don't swat at them.
What are the ones that are in the ground?
Oh, there's actually several kind of bees. Actually, European honeybee will actually burrow in the ground too if it finds a big enough cavity.
No, I've seen some in the ground before.
Hmm.
Besides eating in tree cavities and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That one I've only seen once, and I've seen one swarm once growing up when I was younger. I don't know what happened to the swarm, but I remember seeing them swarm.
Yeah. Listen, most of the bees I had to remove in my career, believe it or not, were actually in valve boxes.
In what?
Valve boxes, for the sprinkler valves.
Oh, okay.
To water your lawns or stuff like that. Yeah.
I've seen one that someone had found one in their pool pump, whatever. The little thing where they're
the skimmer.
I don't know what skimmer pump housing. It was it was not in their pool, but I don't know what it's called. But they opened it up and there was a bunch of bees in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow jackets.
Yellow jackets.
You don't want for those.
Oh,
and if you are allergic to bees, please make sure you have a bee sting kit. Please.
The EpiPen.
Yeah, EpiPen. Anaphylaxis is something you do not wish to screw around with.
No, unfortunately, that company really made me mad when they jacked the prices up on them.
Yeah, they're just trying to make money.
Yeah.
The kits themselves are like not even $50 a piece.
No, they jumped it up to $600.
No, I know what they're selling them for. I'm talking about how much it costs to make them.
Oh yeah, it's not that expensive. You get two shots in the kit, and like I said, they do not have a long shelf life.
No, they used to have longer ones. They used to, but they messed with that too. They changed the formula.
Yeah,
but having one of these helps a little bit. Not great, but like I'm saying. Also, if you're in a snake territory, make sure you have a snake bite kit. This is okay, but some kind of antivenom type setup as an emergency situation for depending on the snakes you're at, and scorpion stings too. It's in your area.
Yeah, I have them here too.
That's what I said. I'm talking about your area.
Mm-hmm.
Not as much as Cliff, mind you, but yeah.
The Southwest.
Yeah, Cliff's a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Oh yes, and don't forget the new one added to the list is now wild hogs.
Oh, there would be nothing left of you if you get attacked by a hog.
No, there's been several attacks already in the past few years, and the numbers are going up.
I'm checking something here.
I almost forgot to add that one animal. Yeah, like I said, it's just being situational awareness on everything. It's not just the wild animals; it's the environment too. Weather, believe it or not, trees, your bushes, the plants that you're around. So when you guys are out there hiking along the trails, just make sure you know your plants that you cannot touch.
Oh, just to let people know, if you do have poison ivy, there is another plant usually nearby there that will be the antidote to said poison ivy. Give me a second.
When was this one here? This one was
jewelweed. That's what I was going to try. Jewelweed. It usually grows near most poison ivy plants, and it is an antidote.
Yes, and AT has one right there. Awareness of coffee reserves is important too.
Yeah, when coffee gets low, always remember that.
That means the camping trip's over.
No, it doesn't. Because you usually, by the time you wear out, you're usually the furthest out you can be and still survive. That's why you carry instant coffee. Because you can carry a ton of it in little packets.
Oh, yeah.
How does it seem cold in here? Could you turn the heat on, please?
I gotta decant.
Trying to find out exactly where this one was at.
But Do you have jewelweed where you're at?
You know what? I don't know because I don't know what it looks like.
Give me a second. I could show you a picture.
This
You
is
know,
actually near Santa Clarita. This was actually September 27th, so this one actually is pretty recent.
right. That's
The mountain lion attack in Santa Clarita, and that was in September 27th of 22.
okay. Could I show you that picture?
Yeah, let me pull it up here.
This is jewelweed. It's usually grows in proximity to poison ivy. It's called a touch me not is another name for it because it allows you to explode when it comes up.
Coffee.
By the way,
Was
Jenny
it-
wants to open up a coffee shop.
Yeah.
She wants to call it Coffee Zombies and Bookworms. But that's something you want to do. If anybody interested in that particular site, I'll give you the link because that's a good thing to know.
So what's up, AT? What's all going on?
Everything is going on.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing totally stinking awesome. How you doing?
Pretty
As
good.
good as we expected, except Jenny's not, unfortunately.
Yeah, I heard you mentioning something about that. Hope
Yeah.
all goes well, Jenny.
I'll be all right.
She's giving you a heart.
Aw, thanks.
So I don't know all the details behind it. Y'all might have heard more, but something basically YouTube's changing some of their things.
Really?
And I got my community tab yesterday,
Really?
and I've only got 179. So they're doing kind of, I think they're doing an if or type thing, right? You know, it's kind of like 500 or X amount of time. So my channel, even though I rebranded back in January, my channel itself has been around for longer than a year.
Well, that's probably what they're doing.
Yeah, I think it's if you've been around for a year, you'll get the community tab. And I kind of came in on the tail end of what somebody was talking about, but it sounds like there's also going to be something in the near future that if your channel is X old, it's not necessarily that you'll get like the full monetization, but you'll get the opportunity for people to do like the super chats.
Oh, okay.
That'd be
So-
kind of cool.
Yeah, so that they can collect more money because they collect 1/3 of that super chat.
I
Yep.
only gotten a few super chats, so
You know what? If somebody wants to do it, I'm not going to stop them, but I'm not going to ask for it.
I'm the same way.
no, I have not. I mean, well, I am monetized, but I have not gotten that YouTube money yet. So it's still. I'm at hovering about $77 right now. You got to reach the $100 mark before they send you anything.
Send you your first one, yes.
Yeah, no. Will I brag about that first check? You better believe it. But it's just going to be something. I'm probably going to end up buying something for my channel anyway. But
My plans.
I want to get patches made, but I don't know where to get them where I can afford them.
Yeah.
But that's another
Well-
topic for tomorrow on my live.
Yes. Mavia said, "How about hornet spray?" Yes, that will work for like a home defense.
It will work for people. It will work for animals. It will work for hornets.
Yeah. The cheapest I've been able to find is you can probably pick up at some of the local big box stores.
Raid.
No, actually, it's hornet and wasp spray, and you can get 2 cans for like $8 or $9. Now, the stuff I used to use was $1 an ounce. And that was the professional stuff that I used. And that stuff smells horrible too. I just don't like the smell of it.
Okay, this one is called Spectracide spray.
Yeah,
It's at Walmart. It's for like $5.37.
a can.
Yeah, but there's another one. It's called Eliminator. It's on sale for 50 cents.
Yeah, there's something wrong with it for 50 cents.
It's I'm looking it up. Give me a second. It's a value pack. It's
Oh, okay.
98 cents for a 2-pack. There are two 15-ounce cans.
Okay, they're 15-ounce cans. Yeah, I used to use the 17.5.
Yeah, but you get two for less than $1, you get two. So that's not too bad.
Yeah, I don't know what they're using for the propellant. How long is it going to last?
I didn't look. Give me a second. I'll look.
How far is it going to spray? They say it shoots up to 20 feet.
Yeah, I'm looking.
Even the professional stuff I used, yeah, it was a little short of 20 feet.
Well, the thing is, if you're using it for home defense,
at an arc at 20 feet, 45 degrees to get 20 feet away from you, yes, you can't shoot it up in the air straight up and get 20 feet. No.
Not seeing what it's made of. So, yeah, it's kills on contacts, non-staining. That's a good thing. But it's good for home defense. Basic.
Yeah.
Bare bone basic.
Yeah.
For less than $1, you got 2 cans. That way you can have one in each hand.
But you got to be careful because that can actually permanently blind the person that you hit.
Well, the thing is, if they're going after me or my family and they have a choice, blindness or, someone in my family gets hurt because I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Because when you get to a certain point, my bows are only sticks.
Yeah.
Clubs.
But yeah, like I said, the problem is in California, you would lose that suit in court, even though you were defending yourself and your family.
Yeah, and there's
attack me first.
California at all costs.
Well, that's why I live in Iowa.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So that's just
there a long time ago.
Have y'all heard about the class action lawsuit the guy's trying to kick up against Texas Pete Hot Sauce?
You got something in his eye?
No, because it's mislabeled. It's a false advertisement.
It's not. Well, that's what he's trying to say. This guy in California paid $3 and whatever it was for a bottle of Texas Pete, and got upset when he found out that it was made in North Carolina.
Yeah.
Okay, that one
But
was false advertising.
It says it on the bottle.
It says it on the bottle, though. If you read on the bottle, it says where it's from, and it even has up there, where the namesake came from. Texas Pete's been around for ages, probably like twice the age of whoever this guy is.
Right.
It's been around for ages. There's a reason it got the name, and it's just like really, it's on the bottle. Everything's right there and up front. This is somebody.
It's not hidden or anything like that.
No, it's well known. I mean, it's not far down the street from me where it's all headquarters out of.
It kind of reminds me of those. Was it? I want to say salsa ones. You see the salsa commercials.
Yeah. Oh, the paste pecani sauce. Yeah.
And you say it's made. Where's it made? In New York City.
Yeah.
Get a rope. Same kind of situation.
Yeah. It's just, I don't know what that guy was thinking, or he wasn't thinking. I don't know. But he's okay. I'm sure he's getting rest.
I have to use the facilities, love.
But yeah, like I said, AT, you're out there in the parks and stuff. I see that in your videos. Are you paying attention to what's all behind you most of the time? Do you always look behind you to make sure you got no wild animals behind you?
Yeah, I pay attention to my surroundings 100%. And actually, I've been even more aware after someone who I've become friends with through YouTube and outdoor community. He was telling a story about a situation, and I can't remember it word for word, but a situation he got into with coyotes. And he got surrounded by coyotes. And he happened to have his crossbow, and he was in an awkward position. He was actually down, he had fallen back, he was on the ground. And he was in a very compromised position.
Oh, yeah.
And he could get a shot off with his crossbow, and he couldn't aim it well enough. But he was able to pop the bolt off of one of the coyotes, and it turned out to be
the alpha. Yes, I remember reading something about that.
It was the alpha he popped it off of, and the alpha took off, and the rest of them scattered because of it.
Yeah,
so my buddy.
Yeah. So you actually know the guy?
Yeah, if we're talking about the same guy, it's the channel is the Ontario Camping Couple.
Okay, and, I don't know who it was. I just remember briefly hearing the story.
So yeah, because then he was telling the story on there's a live stream called Backcountry Couples that they were on. back like last springtime.
I think I read that.
Matter of fact, he was sending me some messages today. You got to check with him on a couple of things.
Yeah, I said, my mom was out. Where we grew up, we had the coyotes all the time. I was taking pop shots at them all the time.
But yes, I'm always, and for me too, it's all about everything in the environment, right? Like you were saying earlier, it's not just necessarily about the animals. It's also the flora and also other people.
I should say both the flora and fauna.
Yes. I almost said
weather.
That.
And weather, folks.
Well,
yeah.
So
people forget.
The thing is,
they don't pay attention to the weather.
Well, and I recently had purchased a watch that's got a barometer to it, and it comes with a storm alarm. But what I need to do, the storm alarm, it's not always as accurate. I need to learn how to read the pressure drops and understand it. And I've kind of been watching it from my area, how it works.
Okay.
But I understand the barometer itself a little bit better.
Yeah. And is it working off the millibars, or is it working off the barometric pressure?
This one's barometric pressure.
Okay, yeah, because they're both the same. Millibars is basically a way of measuring air, because basically at one sea level, you're going to have one atmosphere, which is like 14 14.3, 14.4 pounds per square inch of air pressure is 1 bar. And the millibars is basically 1 through 1,000.
I can tell when the pressure is low or high pressure systems in the area. I get a headache.
Yeah. And my wife can get like that quite a bit too.
Yeah, I can always tell when there's a high or low pressure system in the area. And also can pretty much tell when it's going to snow or not just by smelling it.
Yeah, Timmy just posted right there in Michigan, if a guy breaks into your home to rob you and he gets hurt doing it, the homeowner is liable for his injuries. I'm going, oh no, that's got to come to a stop.
Okay.
Yeah, not if they don't find the body.
Have you guys heard the story about the guy who was breaking into a house multiple times, and then the owner sent a trap and the guy got seriously injured, and then he sued the landowner and won? Guess where that one came from?
A blue state?
Iowa. Because the guy was breaking into this house that was the family member had died. It was in probate. People were getting ready to go through the house, but he kept on breaking in and stealing antiques and stuff. And so the guy who was taking care of the property set up trap to hurt the guy with a shotgun. And the guy sued and won.
Well, and you got to be careful when it comes to traps, especially actual traps that you buy, because it can be illegal to even set those traps, period.
Oh, it is. It is now.
Yeah.
It wasn't before, but now it is because of that stupid idiot, kept on trying to rob the same people over and over again. But like you said, if you can't find the body, there is no issue. Not that we're saying that we're going to do that, folks. That's just a hyper.
I felt my family was threatened.
Situation.
Yeah, I don't even know how to use a calculator.
I'm dyslexic.
I know nothing.
Are you like Sergeant Schultz?
I know nothing.
Except he knows a good strudel.
That sounds really good right now.
He never met a strudel he didn't like.
Oh, crap. Which reminds me, I got to tell. So there's someone else I follow on YouTube had recently did a video for doing a icebox lemon pie. And it was really, really simple to make. And I was like, I'm going to try making that. And I wish I would have remembered it because I actually have some still left over. It was really good. Not to grab me. It might be too late to eat it now, but strudel sounds awesome.
Jenny can't have it. She's allergic to citrus.
Oh, no.
There we go. Timmy's got another one down there in Florida. Duh.
Well, that's a special country all to itself, anyway.
I know. Sometimes
Florida is its own entity.
I know.
Itself.
I
There's a
know.
guy on TikTok who does a series about Florida.
Yes. Yeah. Like I said, unfortunately, I think more of those people that don't think correctly actually live in Florida, more of them than anywhere else.
There you go, AT.
Oh, yeah. Called Ammos and Coffee.
I think we might need to go there. Jenny won't go, but I could go.
What?
It's called Ammo and Coffee.
That's awesome. And where's that based out of?
Central Arizona.
I used to live in Mesa in Queens Creek area.
I'm trying not to name places.
Well, the thing is, I said area. I can't tell you the exact address because I can't remember. But, because those places are both freaking huge.
Maybe I'll have to go and pretend like I'm going to go visit my uncle.
Or you're going to go visit his dad about a fishing pole.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
There you
I'll
go.
tell everybody else I'm going to go see my uncle because he lives in Arizona, and then I'll just go see everybody else. Like, I got lost.
Well,
Yeah, there's Cliff.
If you take a left turn at Albuquerque, you can stop and see Cliff.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was in here earlier. I don't know where.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him.
I got to scroll back and find out.
Well, it's still daylight there. He's probably still taking advantage of it.
Probably. Let's see here. I saw him pop in. Sir, it's a shaky snake.
Yeah, he's still here. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, go ahead, Timmy. Go ahead and go. I hope everything turns out good.
See you, Timmy. Good luck.
Yeah. He has health issues, right?
Family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's going to take care of them. Say again, AT?
I think it was a sister-in-law, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that's
Timmy?
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Best wishes for you, Timmy.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure how much backpacking you've done, AT.
6:30 of our time or 6:30 your time, Cliff?
Probably his time.
Yeah, I know.
Remember, he's an hour behind us.
I know.
Yeah, we know. Let's see here.
Oh, he's playing video games and listening to us.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. He's here.
You playing some Fallout 76, Cliff?
I don't know what games he plays. I haven't gamed in a long time.
I haven't seriously gamed in over a year.
Yeah.
And I'm not this gamer. She is.
Oh no, actually.
Not the boy to game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and
I will admit I taught Ian World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I just don't do it.
But the thing is, I had him in my lap when I was playing World of Warcraft. He liked hitting the buttons on my computer at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, when COD was out for Modern Warfare 2 and 3, when I was playing 3, I was probably in the top 600,000 in the world.
Way to go.
Yeah.
I've never played.
Good job.
There's one game that I used to be really, really good at, but I couldn't play it more than a half an hour to 45 minutes because something about the graphics would get me sick. I think it's because I have a cynicism issue.
Yeah. What I basically did, I was playing on a 62-inch TV, and I just wasn't doing very well at all. The bulb went out in that TV, and I switched down to a little 19-inch TV, and my score flip-flopped. I'm going, there's something here. And it was visual sensory overload is what was happening.
I had, it was, I'm not sure what was it. Give me a second. It was called.
I like Molly's comment.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to remember the name of the video game. I used to tell you about it.
Oh,
I was
Time Tracers.
Time Splitter 2.
Yeah, Time Splitter. That's it.
Never heard of it.
Oh, this one where you could basically be different characters in time, and one of my favorite characters was a monkey with a bazooka. But that's going against the monkey with bazooka. My favorite actual weapon was a sniper rifle from a half a mile away. If they can't see me, I can still take them down. Death from a distance is still my thing, guys.
Yeah, like I said,
glasses, but I'm really good at long distance shots.
Like I said, I used to play real good on Battlefield 4.
Never heard of that.
Oh yeah, people they did not like me at all.
Okay, the first shooter game that I can remember that I loved, I'm sure everybody's probably heard of it. What's it? The one with the tanks. What was it called? Combat.
Mm.
You guys remember that one?
Yeah, the Atari game. I think it was.
No. This was the console. That's the one you go to the arcade for.
Arcade, yeah.
It was like 3D type tanks deal.
So way to go, Molly. Changing the subject.
Cartoon violence. Okay.
Yeah.
G.I. Joe. If we're going to go survival stuff, because they talk about kind of stuff on every episode.
Yeah.
You know, the more you know type of situation. Yeah.
No, they were just there to keep us from doing dumb stuff.
But still, we learned.
Yeah. No.
No, they talked about fires. They talked about gun safety. They talked about a little bit of everything on that show. You know, not that they actually went out and said gun safety, but that's what it was.
Yeah, let's go around live power lines.
Yeah, so you know, I always like watching G.I. Joe, but I have friends who cosplay as Cobra characters. Don't ask me why. I can't get the mindset on that.
Because Cobra's the best.
What? You're Cobra?
No, I never said that.
Tomaz and Zmot.
No,
part of those guys.
Sorry, here.
I'm more of a Skeletor fan.
Huh?
I'm more of a Skeletor fan.
Never been a Skeletor fan.
No.
But I've never liked He-Man that much either.
Yeah, but like I said, you can't be a Cobra fan here in the U.S.
Why is that?
Because we don't have cobras. We only have corn snakes and coral snakes.
That is a look at JT's face on that one.
Yes, a coral snake is actually part of the cobra family.
So we do have coral snakes, though.
We do have coral snakes.
So we do have cobras technically. Then,
yeah. Yes and no. Technically, yes, and technically, no.
I know, but still,
we count.
They don't stand up and flare their neck. No, they don't do that. But in the genus of it, they're actually part of the cobra
family. That's those
family.
lizards. Those one lizards go.
Oh yeah, the ones they have in the ones that they have in Australia.
The ones they had on the movie Holes.
Jurassic Park.
Holes.
Yeah.
You guys seen that one?
Oh yeah, that's the mythical lizard. Yeah.
That does the same thing. I'm not sure if they're poisonous or not, but yeah, it was cool for the movie. I heard they were supposed to have a sequel or something, but yeah, I like old TV shows. So
I can't remember the name of that lizard that does that. It's in Australia that has the fans and stuff out. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. We need to ask Amanda about that.
Oh no, the person we need to ask.
Oh yes, Bomber Steve. Yes.
Hey, we had him in yesterday.
Yeah, and his phone overheated.
Yeah. Let's see.
Are you messaging him now?
No, I'm checking out the. Okay, I'm looking at him right now. A frilled lizard.
Ah, okay.
Or a Anole lizard or red. I'm trying to figure out what it's called. I think it's called a frilled lizard, I think. Or a frilled dragon. Yeah.
We're going to have to ask Steve or Amanda.
I'm looking at Wikipedia right now, and it's called a. Please bear with me. It's a very long word, and I'm dyslexic. CHLAN. Well, I'll see if I can copy it here.
How's it spelled?
I got it. I'll copy it and post it here. That.
I'm not even going to try saying that.
Like I said, I gave up even trying to think about how to spell it.
For me.
It's okay.
It's a dinosaur name.
It is a
dinosaur. I know that. I know that.
It's CHLAMYDOS Saurus.
Chlamydosaurus.
Yeah.
Like chlamydia, but a saurus.
Why is the question?
I don't know.
Because that shit will kill you.
I think they're poisonous.
I don't know if they are or not. We'll just have to. We'll have to ask one of the two next time we see them. Well, if it's in Australia, it's probably poisonous.
Including Mandy. I mean.
No, you better be careful with that one. She'll reach right through the whole thing and, yeah.
Oh, I know. He's going to pick up.
Hey, she could pick on us at the same time. Doesn't bother me.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, I know. I've got when people pick up the Gila monsters and they get bit by them, it's like, it bit me. Well, you picked it up.
They're poisonous too.
Yeah.
More so than most.
I think it's the only one of the 2 poisonous lizards in the world, I think. Or 3, something like that. I can't remember. But I know in the US it's one of the only ones.
They're cool to look at. Just leave it at that.
Yeah.
So back on to situation awareness.
Yeah, don't stick your hands in the holes you don't know about.
Yeah, you got to watch out for water snakes, lizards, bees, hornets, scorpions. I
have no idea, Cliff, what you're even talking about there.
Oh, I know the word. Anti-destabilization. That thing, huh? You remember that one? Establishment the materialism thingy.
Anti-establishmentarian.
He misspelled it. He missed an N.
Oh.
Whatever that means.
Yeah. Like I said, when you play with these dangerous animals, it's your own fault. But yeah, like I said, when you get a lot of these little kids and everybody's pets, you got to keep an eye on them when you're out in the wild and you take them with you. Don't let them out of your sight.
Yep.
And don't leave food out because they will find it.
Bear canisters are your friend.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh yeah, the squirrels will raid your camp. Raccoons, skunks, mice, rats.
Because they'll chew through your tent and your bag and everything.
Mice are the worst, by the way.
The what?
Mice are the worst.
Oh yeah.
Because they can go under your tent and up through the floor.
Yeah.
Though I have had a tent where we had moles coming up underneath the tents. Because it was at a medieval enactment, and this is my pavilion, and they actually had moles coming up through there because they were dark inside the tents. So they do a lot of their burrowing at night, not during the day. More annoying than anything else, especially since you stepped down and it was all soft and everything, and you could trip and hurt yourself. But that's also a situational awareness thing too, especially where you're stepping.
Well, I'm going through some stuff here.
AT?
Yeah.
What coffee are you drinking today?
I'm not drinking any coffee right now.
What?
I probably need to be, but it's like 10:10, and I've been drinking quite a bit of coffee today, but
I've only had 1 cup today.
oh, I've had much more than 1 cup. But I spent some time with my daughter. One of her earbuds stopped working, and both my kids are pretty awesome. They do a really good job in school, and I promised her I would, we'd go out and get some more earbuds, and she needed to do some more cold weather clothes shopping because the weather's dropping here.
Right.
So I took her to it's about a 30-minute drive from here, and got her some earbuds and let her do some clothes shopping and all that, and Daddy's tired right now.
Well, I can tell.
It's been a long day. It's been a long, like 2 weeks.
Oh. I do got something to show you guys. Please forgive me here. Oh, I can find it. What did I do with it? Where's the bag with the stuff in it that we got from the bin shop?
Yeah, I got somebody in the kitchen right now behind me.
Okay, folks. Jenny and I went to the loony bin the other day. Was it Thursday? No, or Friday. Monday we went. And we picked up a few things. Here's one of the things we picked up.
Cool.
Okay.
Little grow kit. And this one covers tomatoes and snap peas. But that's
Gesundheit.
Gesundheit. Now, here's the thing that I'm really kind of good about. Little pencil case. Nothing fancy about that. But
Now,
this is
I like Johnny's pencil case.
Huh?
I like Johnny's pencil case.
Well, I'm not done
Actually,
yet.
his marker, but yeah.
Okay. I picked up a couple of these.
Mhm.
And a couple of these.
I always try to keep some of those around.
Okay. For those people who know anything about military history, this.
Yeah.
You know what it's used for, folks?
Yep.
Closing up
wound.
the skin. Yep.
This is a wound closure kit.
Yep.
I mean, it's not much. I mean, just a little, and this is the pain meds to go with everything.
Yeah.
So if you twist your ankle or whatever, I've got it covered.
So something to keep your eyes open for. Advil, some genius with Advil they made something called dual action. And it's ibuprofen and the active ingredient from Tylenol in one pill. And they're freaking amazing.
Really? A Tylenol ibuprofen, huh?
Anti-inflammatory and painkiller all in one.
All at once. They figured out how to make them work together.
Well, this one's just Advil.
Good old ibuprofen.
Yeah, just simple.
Yeah.
I got it for technically just for the case. I mean, I can always refill this.
Well,
And
I've got some.
Go ahead.
I have the prescription strength ibuprofen. It's like 800 milligrams.
I also picked up some.
Oh, nice. So is your trip coming up soon? Is that what you're prepping for? You're backpacking?
No, actually, this is just as a medic. I always buy medical supplies as well I can find
Gotcha.
it. And
Yeah.
for
Oh,
less
by the
than
way-
$1 a piece, I couldn't really turn them down.
Yeah. That cold pack, you can buy that in a 50-pound sack.
I know, but
Potassium
I-
nitrate, when it mixed with water, turns cold.
they're good to have for multiple reasons.
Real
The heat
cold.
packs are good for many reasons.
Oh.
I also have some.
Iron, rust, and water.
Give me a second. Hand warmers. The
Hot Pockets.
not those. The other ones with it takes the external fuel.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the takes a
Zippo
little
hand warmer type
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
Got a couple of those. Those are always good to have too.
Yeah, you know what?
Um,
I just
they
don't.
can
I get,
work as a medical thing. Besides keeping you warm, they can help on injuries that require heat.
Mhm.
Help with injuries. So Most people don't think about that kind of thing. I do, because then you got to think outside the box as a medic.
Because I know somewhere I have the fuel and the fuel sticks and the I still have that my red case for that fuel rod.
I've got the fuel rods for that.
I've got the case. Yeah, you can still get the fuel rods.
I got that one from Kmart. I showed you a while back, and like I still have no idea what to do with them other than try to use them for starting fires. That's it. That's all I can think of.
You actually need to get the case. You can probably get that off of Amazon. And all you do is just light one end of it, wait for it to glow like a it catches on fire, then you wait for it to get into that
charcoal
like
stage.
the incense, yeah. And then you blow out the flame, put it in there, and make sure it stays lit, then lock it closed.
Right.
Then you keep it in your pocket, and it's good up for 30, 40 minutes. If you put it deeper in your pocket, where there's like not enough oxygen, you can snuff it out.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
When I was on the golf courses in the morning, that's what I used to keep warm.
I've got several hand warmers that I've been picking up here and there. Some good ones, some bad ones. They just need some need the new mesh caps, which are pretty easy to come by because they're pretty much universal in size. Dang it! Now I gotta go get it. I got one I can show you right away. Give me a second.
Well, the best time to get those pocket warmers, folks, is, believe it or not, right as when winter's ending. Go to Walmart. They're just offering those things as cheap as possible. You can probably pick the whole bag up for like about $1, $2, and you'll have 6 to 10 of them in there, somewhere in there. I think it's 6. And they'll stay viable for a long time. As long as you never open up the bag, they're good. Where did everybody go?
You had to make a pit stop.
What was that, love?
I was telling you had to make a pit stop.
No, I had to go pick up something. No.
Those gray fuel rods? Okay.
Okay, these are replaceable, but I'm going to show you. It's this part here.
Oh, hold on a minute. Let me.
Wrong one. It's the part that goes on top of the.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Your fuel goes in here.
Oh, yeah. It's like a the lighter. Is it like a Zippo lighter?
Like an element.
Yeah.
Filament thing. It's just a little mesh cap. I mean, I need to fix it a little bit. But Zippo sells these. They sell them really inexpensive, like 13 or so at Walmart in the camping section. You can get the 8-hour one or the 12-hour one, your preference, and they just use Zippo hand fuel, lighter fuel. And I don't have any lighter fuel at the moment. I tried using denatured alcohol, but I was not doing something right.
Yeah, like I said, make sure you use the Zippo fluid in the metal can, not the plastic one.
Right. You can reorder the new elements from Zippo. They sell them separately. Because as long as you have the canisters, they can just put new ones on there. And this one here is an older style due to the design on the thing. But just
yeah, Molly thought it was a flask. I'm going, nah, it's too small.
So
there's AT.
I haven't done a lot of work on this, but yet.
So Zippo also makes where they did like a year ago. They made one that is electronic hand warmer, and it doubles as a power bank. And I'm just like, yeah. So what they did was they went and bought some faulty power banks that were overheating and called it a hand warmer.
Yeah.
Like, I can make that happen.
Actually,
let's get some batteries and make them vent.
Yeah. Add a little bit of water. Poof.
I'm just trying to see if I can get this thing to work here. It's a little messed up.
Work it, Colin. Woo, woo.
I'm just tinkering with it, see if I can get it to work.
I
But I
remember
don't have the proper fuel. That's my only issue.
Yeah, I remember those cold mornings, lighting that little fuel stick and putting that in my pocket. Oh, that was good for for the until the sun came up.
So about an 8-hour one or a 9-hour one? Or
No, the little
12-hour
fuel sticks. They're like I said, they were only good for maybe about maybe 40 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, because I didn't keep them deep inside my pockets. I kept them, so it can be be more oxygen can get to it, and it would be the long little skinny ones. Yeah, the little fuel rods. Yeah.
Yeah, these are not. They kind of look like carpenter pencils.
Yeah. Now, if you stuffed it further into a pocket, then you got a jacket over that, another layer of warming clothes over that. Yeah, the field rods will last a lot longer.
And they have a little instructions on the back.
Mm-hmm.
And for those people who didn't know, these were put out by Kmart.
Mm-hmm.
These are Kmart brands.
I don't know I think you can still get them at Walmart.
I've never seen them at Walmart. I never even knew what these existed until I spotted them.
Mm-hmm.
But we are going to be going to a flea market this Saturday, a local one. So they never
really, Mom. Check that out.
Oh, that's cool.
I'll keep those mice in check sometimes.
Oh,
yeah.
The problem is he only probably eats 3 mice a month, maybe.
Yeah, but if he eats the right 3 mice a month.
Yeah.
But that's what I've got for hand warmers stuff right now. I do have some other Zippo lighter stuff that I'm not sure if even AT has seen, and that's my Zippo fire starter. It's not very fancy. You've seen it, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Jason. It's in my backpack somewhere. I just gotta remember which pocket I have it in.
It's in a good spot. Don't move it.
Well, the thing is, if I can't remember where it's at, I can't use it.
Oh, that's okay. You'll put it back there tomorrow, and a week later you can forget where you put it.
I'm going to forget I have it. But even though I mean, because I don't rely on my lighters or my ferro rods as much, generally. Not that one. It's got to be in the other one. At least I thought it was in here, but it's not.
Hey, Mom, is that a giant Gila monster by any chance?
Is it a Godzilla Gila monster? That is my. Here's my. Here's a fire starter for you.
Oh yeah, Mora. That's the Light My Fire one.
Yeah, they don't make these anymore.
Are you sure?
Okay, the brand.
Available.
Okay, when they first made them, Light My Fire type is actually a brand name by Light My Fire, and Mora is Mora. This was the collab one they did. They made another version of it, but it doesn't look like this. So, see.
Yeah, Moors are awesome. I love my Moors.
Found this one at a Tyson's in Indianola. Bought 2 of them for $30 each.
Oh, wow.
And they got really decent little ferro rods. But one for me, one for Ian. So he's got 3 Moras. I've got 2.
I think I've got 3 Moras.
Oh, we were Cliff, who's in the chat. We were discussing getting a liquid fuel stove, Whisper Light stove. This is my canister. I carry denatured alcohol in this for my fires. It's got to be in the other one.
Anybody else got any questions they want to ask? It's in the chat.
How do you keep the bugs from getting into your clothing at night when you're trying to,
Smoke.
Sleep?
Smoke.
Oh.
Smoke from the fire.
There it is.
Yep.
It's not much.
Yeah, it's just like the spark wheel, right?
Yeah, all it is a spark wheel.
Yeah, those things are pretty good.
I mean, I thought it would do more than just. That puts out a lot of sparks.
Have you seen the ones that's actually on they got a spark wheel and a carabiner clip?
Yeah, I've seen that one. And it comes with these little fuel deals. But once these things run out, I'm probably going to put in some different kind of tinder stuff for that. And I'm sure you know about these.
Oh, yeah. Yuko Stormproof matches.
Oh, yeah. And I haven't used very many of them, as you can see.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of those, too.
Yeah, I used to have a whole bunch of the waterproof ones, and then I'd have the regular ones, and I would only use the waterproof ones when I needed to.
Okay, folks. Do not discount these kind of closures for emergency situations, because you have any kind of blanket, any kind of coat. Say you break your zipper on your coat.
Oh, yeah.
These right here will hold them closed. And since I own a kilt, they make sense to me anyway.
Yeah. How many people have electrician's tape in their bags?
I don't think I have electrician's tape, but I got something you might agree with. It's a little mini emergency fishing kit.
Mm-hmm.
You see, I'm not sure if you guys find them. Every once in a while, I find these. These are the ones that got all the stuff in it.
Pick them up. Pick them up, yeah.
And it's got the small hooks. It's got the swivels. It's got the sinkers. It's a good thing to keep on your kit. If you have paracord, like most people should, you got everything you need for a fishing kit. I'm sure AT's got a few things.
And change your spool of fishing line out every year, because it does break down.
What if you're using braid?
Braid, 2 years, 3 years.
Okay. Doesn't hurt to ask on the braid.
Yeah, all you need is just a little small spool of the braid, a little small spool of the fishing line.
Artificial sinew and a needle. Always good. You can use this for a lot of different things, including sutures.
Mm-hmm.
I would not suggest it for everybody, but for those of us who are medically trained, that's something you might want to check up on.
I'm not medically trained. Just use a fish hook.
I would not use a fish hook. I could, but I do.
A clean one, yeah.
I got this.
Just rub some coffee on it; it'll be okay.
Yes.
Coffee fixes everything. Now,
better than Windex.
I do carry lighters on me, though.
So one thing that's kind of cool, Tic Tacs, right? The little mint.
Yeah.
They started making those in these bigger containers.
I like those, yeah.
And they actually will pop open right here. And these make great little containers for making like survival kits and stuff out of too. Or even like doing like a fishing kit, because you get quite a bit in here.
Oh yeah.
These things are awesome for that. And I'm an orange freak. I love anything orange flavored, so I'm kind of a Tic Tac junkie at times. So I always hang on to these. I typically have several of these around.
Oh, here's something you might like, AT.
Yeah.
Blanket pins.
Yep.
And kilt pins, like this is. Just a simple thing of brass. I want to get one where I can use this as a striker. Haven't done that yet. That's on the agenda. Talk to a blacksmith about getting one made that I can use as a striker in an emergency situation. But between the stuff I have, you always make sure you have blanket pins, folks, because you can use your sleeping bag. You can use whatever you want, as a closure. Anything you keep your core temperature, copacetic. If you can't, you're screwed.
Oh, yeah. And folks, please hit that like button, please.
Like, share, subscribe, folks.
Yes, please.
Okay. This is the most useless thing I got, but I got it anyway. Little reflector. I have stuff for making a bow drill, but I won't. It's my arch nemesis there, AT. I cannot use a bow drill to save my life.
Yeah. This is for somebody, who's actually watching the whole video later on. If they want to put up a story that they've had with situational awareness out in the wild, by all means, you can come up and tell us about your story.
Well, I told you about my snakes.
Yeah.
That was a personal experience that happened. Sorry for going off your kilter on your topic line.
Yeah.
But we have not yet hit mine yet either, because we went on apiaries. And
we went all over the place. Yeah.
Yesterday we went everywhere.
I'm just trying to make a section, of that evening's program part of that.
Right.
Yeah, I just want to mention that before we go off. So for the evening.
Do not have to work tomorrow, so.
I gotta go to work tomorrow. I gotta go back to work tomorrow.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Jason's not going to say, I don't want to go back to work tomorrow.
No, I got to go back to work tomorrow.
I took it off so I could take care of Jenny. I was going to show you this spool micro tool for wrap fishing stuff around.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I got
cool.
that from Cliff.
Is that a Grim Workshop?
Yep, it's from Grim Workshop. Cliff sent it to me with a bunch of other stuff. Here's the logo. I also have the one for making cordage from bottles.
Yep, that's pretty cool.
I try to make sure I have everything we need when we need it. But I'm going to have to make something different for Jenny because she can't carry much. So I'm going to think about making her a haversack or a satchel version of a go bag, or something like that. You guys have any suggestions?
I was occupied. What was that again?
Okay. Jenny cannot carry a standard backpack due to her elbows and other things. So I want to make her a haversack one that's similar to her purses that she normally carries anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to figure out a way to make a kit for her that she can carry that's not overly heavy, but not be underutilized, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, that's out of my realm.
Well, it's like you have a bob, don't you? A dugout bag?
Oh, okay. She's talking about the Gila Monster.
Okay. Yes, I am fat. Thank you for pointing it out.
I'm fat too.
I used to be.
There used to be a TV show on the Weather Channel called Fat Guys in the Woods or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
I would so do that show.
Yeah,
no, they wouldn't. No, you wouldn't make it. You wouldn't even make it past the auditions. Yeah, because you already know how to do all that.
I don't know how to do a thing. They'll probably give me a bow drill, which I do not know how to use at all. So I'd probably make it on the show for that reason. But give me a bow. I can do a bow. Just not a bow drill.
Unfortunately, they stopped making that show. I was disappointed that they stopped.
Didn't get the ratings.
It was awesome. I like that show. I watch the reruns whenever I can find it. I think I showed you this one, Jason, but not AT. Everybody has the folding, pocket saw, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
This is my version. This is my my Black and Decker. It's not overly big or anything.
You get the Corona or the Still.
Yeah, but this is $5.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, mine are not $5.
I actually have I've got one about that size. I can't remember the brand name, but I actually got it from Creek Stewart from his Apoca box that he was doing.
Oh, I didn't know that. I would love to see that one.
I'll have to find it.
You can do a whole episode on it if you want to.
It might be in this box. Let me check real quick. Oh,
But this is my $5 Dollar Tree
old man getting up.
folding saw. And it is lockable. So it's it's a push pull type. I can't. It's made in Vietnam. And I have not cleaned it, as you can probably see. It's not super sturdy, but it'll work. Make sure it's all tightened down here. Yep.
Wow. You got pictures there, Mom? Yeah. Get him on Facebook.
It's pretty big, and he's over a Home Depot bucket.
Yeah.
I tightened this screw on here, and it made it a lot stiffer.
Yeah, I used to have a bunch of the folding ones. They never did last long for me.
Well, I don't expect this one to last long. I had a pocket chainsaw at one time, but it wore me out trying to use it.
Yeah.
So I figured something like this. It's not that heavy, and it has a decent grip to it. But I've never heard of one from Black & Decker before. I mean, Black & Decker power tools is what I hear.
Yeah.
But not, pruning folding saws.
Yeah, let me make this screen here larger here.
Also, make sure you have a good tarp.
Oh, yeah.
You want to see the folding saw again?
No, I was going to show mine.
Okay, go for it.
It's not a folding saw, but I got the whole scabbard here along with the clippers. Yeah.
It's a pruning saw.
Yes, this is this is actually, I think this one's the Still.
Still's a good brand, but usually they make chainsaws, right?
Yeah, they also make the hand saws too.
Oh, I did not know that. Do they make folding saws?
Yes, they do.
How much?
They're into the starting about, I think this one was $45 a couple years ago.
That's a little big for me.
Yeah.
What I use.
Yeah, but when we're up in the trees with the equipment, this is what we carried with us.
Hey, Evan, thank you for coming.
And of course, you got your little pruners.
I carried my
the sheath was about $45 as well.
Oh, okay. I can understand.
The Corona's about $25 for the clippers.
So the whole setup is probably about 100 plus.
Yeah.
AT's back.
That's my Corona. This is not the one I got from Creek.
Okay.
This is the one that I got from Creek Stewart through his Apoca box when I was doing that.
Right. That's a nice little folder.
Yeah, it is. That's a flush cut saw.
Yeah, it's a pretty nice folder. I really like this one.
Yeah, it's the same as this one. This one here is going to be the flush cut as well. That's the way the teeth are arranged.
The cross. Okay. That makes me wonder about this one. This one's a push-pull kind.
Yeah, that one looks like it's going to be flush cut too. Yeah, because like a regular handsaw, the blades actually weave.
Yeah, this one does too. They're not perfect or anything like that. Yeah. But they do weave.
And the teeth are offset like this.
Yeah,
with the flush cut, it's all flush, and it actually peels the wood off.
Say? HME, which stands for what?
It stands for Hunting made easy
That's pretty good.
is the name brand.
I've never heard of that one. I'll have to look that one up.
There's Evan.
Hey, Evan.
That's about a. Well, I don't think I. There you go. I found it. It's actually an $8 saw, and that's a mini one. I'm looking for the regular size one. How big is it? At 7 inches. Or not?
Yeah, it was like about 7, 8 inches.
That's about a 840 blade altogether. Less than $10.
Not bad, huh?
Not bad.
It works really good.
Evan, have you get a chance to work on your boat yet? I know he has a boat he's been rebuilding.
Oh, okay.
Actually, he's not rebuilding it per se. He's restoring it. He bought a boat that had a lot of stuff wrong with it. He's rebuilding it from making it as good as new.
That's awesome.
It came with a trailer and everything. The trailer's a little messed up. I'm sure he's going to probably fix the trailer too. But yeah, by the way, you, me, and Jason would look up to Evan. We'd have no choice. And he's only 16 or 17 right now. He's 6'4", dude.
Nice.
Yeah. So, way to go, Evan. Nope. Oh, I hope nothing serious, dude. By the way, AT, what's the picture you have up there?
It's a dog.
Is
No,
it?
it's not. That's
Is
the
that a
Asian palm civet.
The what?
Asian palm civet.
What is that?
This is the cat. Have you ever heard of cat poop coffee?
Oh, okay.
This is
No,
the
I
cat
haven't.
that eats coffee. His
What-
diet is made of coffee cherries. And then he poops the beans out. And some genius decided, let's collect the beans, roast them, and we're going to sell them to the idiots in America for $80 a bag.
And they get it.
And you're
But
one
this cat is my spirit animal because it eats coffee all the time.
But he doesn't look like he's had enough coffee. He looks like he's kind of shorted out.
The picture looks like a little dog.
It does look like a dog, or a fox, maybe.
Yeah. Or a hyena.
They
I thought
do
it was a hyena at
actually
first.
hyena like.
Yeah, I thought it was a hyena at first. I was just trying to figure out what it was, but I haven't figured out what's wrong with Evan yet because I'm trying to, I can't give support if I don't know, if I only got vague ideas. Vague wishes don't only go so far.
A vague get well wishes is better than none.
Love you. I know you're getting ready for bed.
Yeah, I'm not far from it myself.
Yeah, same here.
Like I said,
Getting
we
close
got
to that
to
time.
drive over to Norwalk. It's about an hour's drive or so.
Yeah.
That's after we have to wait for the guy to come and look at our stove to see if we can get it lit. We got the burners. We just got to get the oven working. And it'd be a lot cheaper than having to buy another stove if we can help it. Because Jenny's biggest skill set is baking.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Evan, I understand 100%. I lost a really good friend of mine in high school due to the same reason.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Evan.
Which makes it worse is my uncle found him. Yeah. So he was on my friend was on the track team with me. And he just didn't make it home.
Mm-hmm.
A horse had gotten out in the middle of the night and crossed the highway where he was going. Crossed. He hit the horse.
Of course.
Yeah. He was wearing a helmet, though. It didn't help.
No.
Not with hitting a creature like that, as big as the motorcycle he was riding on. But.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, Evan.
I'm sorry, Evan.
Yeah.
I lost my sister 2 years ago.
Sorry.
That's right. I understand.
Condolences.
From all of us, do you need anything besides our well wishes and support, which you got? No problem.
If you need to talk to somebody, we're here.
Yeah. You want someone to hang out with, you're more than welcome to. If you need anything else, I'm sure we'll find a way to help you. Okay? Just let us know. If you... Your mom must be really slow on the uptake.
Lagging, yeah. Well, like I said, last time I was there was before I left, and the internet out there was not all that great.
Right.
Because the only internet she had was basically her phone.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
But Evan, if you need any help with the funeral expenses or anything like that, let us know.
And dial up.
Oh, I still remember the dial-up signal.
Yes.
AOL.com was handing out discs for free internet. How many people remember that stuff?
Wasn't that on a floppy?
It was actually it was on a CD.
Oh, okay. I remember putting the phone on.
No. I understand you're not looking for anything. We're still offering. At least I am. I'm sure, we're family, dude. That's what we do. I've lost a lot of people, more than I really want to care about.
Yeah. Like I said, I lost a lot of friends when I was in school. So,
friends, family, military, buddies. I understand. I know what if you need a shoulder to lean on, we got you. Especially those of us in the military, we understand probably more than most. But we got your back. You just say the word. Even if it's just somebody to lean on. That way you don't have to stand on your own.
Yeah, I'm wondering how many times my mom was actually buffering.
I don't know.
But I found out if you tap on this side of the screen, you can advance.
Yep. Knew that already.
I don't know if she knew that or not.
No, I had to learn that if you accidentally pause the live stream, you pull your cursor all the way to the right of your screen, and lift up your cursor button, you'll be as advanced as far as you can go.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah.
Evan, not a problem.
Yeah.
AT, you're awfully quiet.
Yeah, unfortunately, we cannot share pictures on here, but you can post them on Facebook. You can send them to me, then I can send it to these guys here.
Oh, the Gila Monster?
And I'll turn around and I'll post it on Instagram.
No, the thing is, if she sends it on Instagram, we could share it here.
Yeah, I don't know if she has Instagram.
Or Facebook. If she has Facebook, we can still do the same.
Yeah.
So all she has to do is send it to you. Then you share the screen of that picture. I've done it for yours all the time.
Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out how to do that.
It's not that hard.
Yeah, you have to walk me through it.
Oh, it's actually...
I don't have my Facebook on here.
Facebook, is on the internet. You don't have to necessarily have the app.
I don't have it on my laptop.
No, what I mean is if you're bringing up the internet,
your
browser, type in facebook.com. It'll come up. You don't have to have, an an app for that. Apps make it easier, but you don't necessarily need to use it. I've done that many times. Then you could actually, once you find them on the on your browser, you could then attach them to the bottom of your screen or in the background, but you just click on them that way, and it'll automatically bring you up to that.
No, I do know
the links on top of my Chrome setup on the top of my computer. Right
now. Just the Facebook, and then Messenger or login.
Well, we probably under you got to log in first, obviously. Then you could use your Messenger to get your messages from your mother or anybody else for that matter, without having to download a new Facebook app or anything like that.
Oh, that's from Maverick.
Like I said, I've got links all across the top of my web browser up here that you guys can't see. I've got Instagram up there. I've got Amazon Prime up there. I've got Bowhunter Education on there. My bank, Facebook, and my YouTube, and my Yahoo, my emails.
No,
and that's not including all the links for different coffees and stuff like that. By the way, I think have you heard of Java Coffee, AT?
It's already up here. Okay.
Yeah. You told me about it the other week, and I went and checked it out. It looks pretty cool. That's the cube thing, right?
Yeah, they come with creamer and sugar. So that's you just drop it in. I'm not sure how much they weigh or how much it costs. I haven't looked recently, but that's something we can, people can check out.
I don't think the cost was too bad, considering it's kind of that all-in-one type ordeal.
Right.
But I can't remember the cost offhand.
I can look it up because I'm pulling up that website now. Oh, it says that can't be reached. What the heck?
So nice. So Evan stated that him and some friends rented a cabin and did some hiking a few weeks back.
Yeah.
I am freaking jealous of you, brother.
Right, me too.
I would love to go hiking and backpacking right now, but we're in the middle of our busy season. We had to pull 1,000 case order just yesterday for one tiny little business.
Yes, coming up to holiday
14
season.
pallets. Right? 14 pallets worth of product.
That's a lot. That's almost a whole truck.
It is a whole truck for one place. Normally, they try to keep us down to about 12 pallets per truck, but this one was 14.
Oh, that's right. You guys got the bobtails, huh?
No.
No. Oh, so you guys got the 40-foot trailers, or the 60
we have one bobtail, but the rest are the big ones.
Okay.
And we have the smaller ones that are. Only one guy actually has to have his CDL, and the rest just because he has the big semi.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's the next one down, which is the bobtail, and then there's the smaller. They look like moving trucks, but they're not moving trucks.
Yeah, it's a bobtail.
Yeah, we have a lot of those. But where did you go? How much was the cabin? Did you have fun? Did you take pictures? And why haven't you showed them to us yet? If you did, sorry, a lot of questions.
Box truck.
Probably a box truck.
Yeah.
When you guys heard about me being on the road a lot, that's what I was in. All over the state. So, yeah, that's one of those things.
Wow, we got 7 minutes, guys. Under 7 minutes.
6 minutes now.
All right. Anything else going on, guys? We got 6 minutes left.
My grilled cheese challenge is coming up soon.
Aha.
Okay, if you split the cost, that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Grilled cheese. I'm definitely going to do wheat bread on this one. But I have to figure out the cheeses and the butter kind I want to use. Definitely using cast iron once again.
Oh, yeah.
You got to
that's where Cliff messed up.
He didn't use cast iron?
You got it.
Okay, cast iron.
And he didn't do a proof sandwich.
A what?
First. You got to do the proof sandwich. Yeah. It's the first sandwich that comes off.
Oh. Mine actually turned out pretty good because My secret for my grilled cheese, besides using a lot extra butter, is keep it moving. Do not let it sit. Even when you're flipping, you keep it moving. If it's sliding, it's not burning. Because I don't like burnt grilled cheese.
No, I just know that setting there on the stove, and then I just, I've done it so many times. I just know right where it's supposed to be, and
Well,
how long I have to wait.
I like making mine. I flip mine without a spatula.
Yeah,
That's my thing. So now, if Evan decides to do another backpacking hiking thing, he can do a grilled cheese out in the middle of the woods. Those are cool when people do that, because you can't control the heat on a campfire unless you have got it down to coals. Then that might be a little bit easier. So, about $20 a piece. That's not bad. So, say about $25 a piece for five. No, $40. About $40 a piece. There's 5 of them, and there's $200, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we got about 4 minutes, folks.
Yeah, Cliff said just make it and then eat it.
Oh, yeah. You missed out on my first tomato there, AT. I showed it off yesterday. You want to see it?
Yeah.
Who in the world is making all that noise?
I have no idea. It's not me. Give me a second here.
Sounds like somebody's watching an old Godzilla movie from the 70s.
Okay, it's not the biggest tomato or anything like that, but I'm kind of proud of it.
That looks good. Look at that color.
Yeah. And if it touched it and it fell off, that means it's ripe. Eat it. It'll be nice and sweet.
It's been off the vine a couple days.
Yeah.
Cliff said it would ripen up even more. So we've had it on the windowsill, and we have another one about the same size. I know you have he works at the cheese barn in Ohio. So
he has to do it at home. That's the whole point, or outside, or
no. But he can get the cheese from where he works.
Yes.
He's got the perfect place for cheese. So, what do you think? What I can do with this tomato? It's not the biggest, but it is really good. This is a beefsteak tomato. If anybody was wondering,
it's a midget beefsteak.
Come on! I did it in a pot, not on the ground. I think I did pretty good considering.
Yeah, I just had to do that.
That tomato looks like it's BLT worthy.
Yeah, it is BLT worthy. I got to get bacon. So that's one of the things we're gonna, because when we make our bacon for baked BLTs, we usually baked it, but since we don't have our use of our oven yet, we can't really do that yet.
Honestly, I would just take a tomato like that and just slice it, little bit of salt, and just eat it like that.
But I think it turned out pretty good. I mean, considering it grew from seed in a pot that's been traveling across the state for the last few months. So, and we got more coming. To me, it's amazing. If it's average, that's cool too. But for me, I don't grow stuff very often, so
I think it's awesome.
I think it's awesome too. I think the color is actually pretty good though.
The color looks really good on it.
Yeah.
And it's not blemished or anything like that. So, if we were making chili, it would definitely go into chili.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of which, I've got the stuff to make chili with, and I'm going to make that happen this week. It's starting to get cold over here.
Okay, so.
It was like 34 this morning when I woke up.
Okay, we've done the grilled cheese challenge. What about chili? I need venison. Ugh. The
I
only way
need
is ground venison in chili is the only way to go.
Ah, okay.
I know.
She texted it to me.
I think I missed the joke anyway. I am not the smartest person in the room there, Evan. But I do have my moments.
Hope you guys can see this.
We're getting a glare.
Yeah.
Go big.
Oh, yeah. That big.
That helps. He's in
Oh,
the bucket.
yeah.
He's in the bucket.
Yeah.
Oh, Evan, send me a pound of that jerky. Please. I don't think he could send me jerky from Ohio. Not in the mail, anyway.
Oh, speaking of which, I got to check and see if a package came while I was out with my daughter. See if my wife or son brought anything in. I'm expecting some honey I bought from a guy in Texas.
Oh, you mentioned that.
And he shipped it out this week, so it should be here. He said Wednesday. I always, go head to the post office, so hopefully by the end of the week I'll have it.
Well, I got my new bracket for my GoPro that came in. See?
Very nice.
It cost me less than $10. I'm actually pretty proud of that. The fact that it still fits my GoPro pretty well. But I got to get a new tripod, regular big tripod, because mine's starting to break. It was $3 at Goodwill, so it wasn't the best one to begin with. But I need to find a better one.
Well, with that, folks, it is now 10:02. We've come to the end of our program for tonight.
And please remember, watch where you step. Be aware of your surroundings.
Yes, I guess my mom is behind on the filming, because I noticed I showed you guys the picture and she just sent me a check my text, because she sent it over the text.
I see that. Yeah.
So she is a little bit behind. Well, with that,
tell your mom we love her anyway.
Yes. Yeah.
Good night, Molly.
Good night, Molly.
I'll see you in a minute, Molly.
Evan, I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, on my live, and you can tell us more about your trip. And I want to find out more about this deer jerky and bologna that you got.
Yeah.
That sounds like a sandwich waiting to happen.
Not the two of them together.
Why not?
Because, ruin the bread trying to chew through that jerky.
Maybe.
Yeah. He'll say he was going to try to make it. Well, anyways, let's say we have Mr. Colin Kincaid from Outdoors. We had All Terrain Coffee and Camping today. This is Jason with Pest Hunter Outdoors. And we're going to say good night to everybody. And always remember to get outside, grow it, harvest it, catch it, clean it, cook it, and eat it, and take it to a potluck.
Sure.
All right.
And don't forget the coffee to go with all that stuff, too.
Oh, yes, we got to put the coffee in there somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to wash it down somehow.
Yep.
Got to brew it.
All righty, everybody. Like I said, see you everybody next week or tomorrow. Whoever decides to tune in.
Love you.
See you tomorrow.
All right. Good night.